Hey, what is happening everybody? CJ here giving you tips on how you can actually save money by not purchasing any more control freaks. Now, I've got two controllers. I've got an Xbox 360, I've got an Xbox One. I purchased my Xbox One about a month ago. I purchased these about maybe 2 months ago. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember. Now, for the Xbox 360, this is a perfect setup for me. This is how I like to use it. So, why do I want to buy some more control freaks for the Xbox One? Plus, you can't guarantee if they're going to be the full size or if they're going to be smaller, like what they are on here. This is how I like using my setup. This is how I like my controller. It's between this, what I use, and my other one, what I actually use. Now, as you can tell, I actually popped that out. Now, guys, I'm going to be actually showing you how you can actually pop these out so you can transfer them from here to here. Now, please be aware, if you do open your Microsoft Xbox controller, you will void your warranty for your console. So what you're best off doing is just buy a spare one like I did, and you can have a little play about with it. So what you want to do first is take your plastic bits off. Now, your plastic bits off, you're probably thinking, well, I don't want to break them. Guys, they actually pop out. That's how they look. They pop straight out. As soon as you got both sides out, you got 5 screws. You got one there, one in the middle, but please be aware, if you do remove that sticker, it's void. One there when it focuses, there we go, and one there. You got 5 screws, you take them out, and it will actually let you take the cover off. Once you remove your cover, you can get to your analogs. Now, what's good about the Xbox One is you can get to the analogs a lot easier than what the 360. I know with the 360, when you took it apart, you actually had the motherboard to take out, and you can get the analogs out. Now, this is what it's a really good design with the Xbox One. You can get to the analogs a lot easy. So all I do is pop these out, put my cover back on. As you can tell, I've got an Xbox One with no analogs. Right, and all I do is pop these out, and there we go. I've just got my control freaks on my Xbox One. Now, you guys are probably thinking, well, how'd you do that? Well, guys, I'm going to actually show you. All it is one of these. It's an analog, normal analog, no grip. It's one of my old ones. Now, I've got a couple more in there where I'm actually break down and use for my controllers. But this is no grip. So I'm thinking, it's no good for my Xbox. So why not just chop it down and make this? So that's what I did. Chopped it down, I made this, and it fits perfectly on both remotes. Now, that's how I like it. Now, I'm not dissing Control Freaks. Control Freaks have done a hell of a good job making these grips for us. They're still making grips now, even for both controllers. I'm not too sure if I've made one of these now. I have no idea if I've made one of these. Now, this is perfect for me, because I can put my thumb straight in there, side to side, without actually pressing down. So there. That's a lot better for me. I'm not too sure if I made it for the Xbox One though. I have no idea. Yep, no idea. I lost words there, sorry. No idea if I've made one. Now, guys, for you to make one of these, like what I did, one of these, sorry, picked the wrong one up. One, you need one of these. Old analog, which you're not going to use. Even if a spare controller was not working, use any. 2, some scissors. Please don't laugh at the design, they are not mine. And 3, a knife blade. Now, this is like my little Swiss Army knife, I love it. But please be very careful not to chop your bloody fingers off like I nearly did making one. All you have to do first is completely use your scissors and chop this off to make it round. Completely chop it off, but please be careful not to chop any of this off. If you chop any of this off, it will fail. It won't fit in. See what I've done with this one? I've missed it. I've done it to what it is in the bulk of the roundness. That's how I've done it. So what you're best off doing is completely chop this off. Now, guys, people's probably be thinking, I've actually tried this right. You chop half of this off, it will not work. It will work if you don't use a cover, but it won't work if you want to put it back together. The reason why I will show you now. The normal analog for the Xbox One and Xbox 360 analog. As you can tell, the Xbox One fits in a lot better than what the 360 one does. Now with the 360, you haven't got much movement. Even if you chop this down, you're thinking, well, I'm going to chop this down. Believe me guys, you have got the movement, but the cover will not go on. And the reason why the cover won't go on is because it won't fit through that. If you do fit it through that, it gets stuck. So it only goes halfway down. It'll go to about there, still leaving you that, and it won't move really good. You have to completely strip it down. And if you strip this down completely, it will fit. I guarantee it. So there we go. The cover's on. Put this on. See how much room's left. Perfect for removability. And once you're building your controller up, it will completely stay down. Now a lot of people's thinking, well, that's not going to work. They're going to actually drop off. No, they're not. So we'll show you now. Let's put my two grips on. Right. This is with the two grips on. I'm not putting the case on because last time I did that, the case actually shook. Oh shit, the remote's just falling out. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I should have put the case on. Like that. The only thing what's dropped out is the analogs. Not the analogs, sorry. These. Your little bumpers. Your vibrators. And after the time these do my head in because I'm on a game and it vibrates like shit, pissing me off. But yeah, there you go. These will not drop off. Because what it is, it's the exactly same design as the Xbox 360. When it zooms in, exactly the same. Only the trouble is, as you can tell, just a little bit smaller. Now yeah guys, if you actually do that, do one of these and chop it completely down. So just say you got rid of all the plastic. What you want to do then is use your knife and just keep cutting down the sides on each one. So you side there, the other two. But please be careful not to chop your bloody fingers off. And that's what it looks like. If you get something what just looks like this, it will work on both controllers. And believe me, it's a lot easy because you can actually control, well, you're not controlling, but you can actually move them from here to the Xbox One. You can keep doing it all the time, no matter what happens. Because I know there's not a lot of good games out for the Xbox One. So I always go back to my 360. It's a pain in the ass when you're trying to, you know, get used to a control pad. I like to get used to a control pad. It helps me a lot better. Now a lot of people says, well, I don't have a lot of issues with a controller. I do, believe me, it's a big issue for me. I need my controller to be the same spec as what the other controller is, and that's the way I did it. Now a lot of people has actually been using the grip, Control Freek's grip, and using a wire. Now you can actually use a wire and it will actually fit on here, but it's a pain in the ass because you gotta take it off, go back on this, and then you gotta take it off, go back on this. And now it's like a lot of people's thinking, well, I'll just purchase two. I can get two for like £15. Guys, that's still money. I'm showing you a way how you can actually save money. So you got your grips for your Xbox 360. You're thinking, well, I ain't paying no more grips for this. No chance. Do what I did. Chop this down, make it into that. Fits perfectly in both remotes, but you will void your warranty as soon as you break into one of these. So if you have a spare, that's not a problem, keep it. That's what I did. Or you can use a wire routine, but you'll have to piss about putting on both control pads. But it's up to you what you want to do. I do thank Control Freaks for actually doing the grips for us, much appreciated. But I'm sorry guys, it's like I don't want to purchase for this and then this. I don't want to keep purchasing my grips all the time. It's like once these grips are up, I've got to purchase some more for the Xbox 360, and once some more for this, I'm going to have to purchase for Xbox One. It's like, it's not happening. I'm not paying all that money just to do that. Why don't I just do this? If I run out of grips on the 360, buy some more and just put them on here, and then just keep rotating it all the time. It lasts a lot longer. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. If you want to purchase Kontrol Freeks, get it for the Xbox One, or if you want to do my design or do the wide design, it's entirely up to you. I'm not too sure if anyone actually has done this on the YouTube, but I haven't been on YouTube in a bit. I just thought I'd post some up on my channel because I haven't been active a lot. So I thought I'd purchase this, and show you guys how I actually save money by just swapping all the time. So yeah guys, if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, ding ding, and later.